Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here and I welcome you all to a shoot and release category of video. Today I'm shooting this around 5:30 Friday. But you know, if I were to release this today, I'm sure people will be like, Aaj IPL. Today IPL, some important matches there, and that is the reason why my video might be sidelined by the viewer. So I'm taking a decision that we will release this video tomorrow, that is on Saturday, okay. As I shoot the video, there is one company out of the three companies that I'm going to discuss today, which has not yet declared the result as I shoot the video, but by tomorrow the result should be out, right? Today, by looking at the thumbnail, I'm sure you might be like, oh, we are going to talk about one sector, one theme, which is absolutely the talk of the town. It is defense. And in that, a specific sub-theme, which is shipbuilding, okay? Maybe you might have guessed the stocks. We are going to discuss them. But just in case, if you are of the thought process that you're going to talk about multi-bagger stocks, but if you are going to talk about stocks which have already given a run-up, you should have identified defense as a theme earlier. It means that you have not subscribed to my channel and you have not hit the bell icon, because I had discussed about defense stocks almost more than a year ago. And if you have not yet checked out that video, I'm going to give the link of that video in the pinned comment as well. And of course, one more disclaimer is that this is a shoot and release video, right? So just in case if I fumble upon a specific word, please check out the pinned comment where I will give the correction as well. Now, yes, of course, I've talked about the defense stock, but if you also want to know about which stocks have been performing like pretty well, I'm going to show you my screen and you can already see it, I guess. Oh, these are multi-bagger return stocks. Why am I saying multi-bagger return? See, any stock which goes 2x or more is defined as a multi-bagger stock. You can check the definition on Investopedia as well. Had you invested 10,000 rupees a year ago in Cochin Shipyard, it would have become 61,000 rupees. Had you invested 10,000 in Mazagon Dock, it would have become 38,900. Oh, and this list goes on and on and on. All have given more than 2x returns. Now, again, one more thing. You might have been like, so many stocks you have discussed. HL was one of the stocks that I had discussed in that defense video. But out of this entire list, which you can see on the screen, I have discussed two stocks. One is Hindustan Aeronautics and one is Solar Industries in my Pro Investor membership. If you don't know what is Pro Investor membership, this is a membership wherein you will get access to one stock per month. This is not a tip. If you are going to be here for tips, wrong place for you. But in this membership, I discuss one stock from which I believe is a fundamentally strong stock. I teach you how to identify such stocks which are fundamentally strong and very important. I try my level best to take stocks from different sectors so that you get an idea on how to analyze them. Out of these, the list that I showed right now, I had discussed Solar Industries back in April 2022 when the stock was at 3020 levels, and today the stock is at 9980. I had discussed HAL in March 2024 when it was at 3237, and today the stock is at 5145. But to understand how I teach you how to analyze stocks in Pro Investor membership, you must ideally have enrolled for fundamental analysis as well as technical analysis. You will get to learn a lot from these courses. I'm sure they'll add a lot of value to your knowledge. Please don't forget to check out the links of these courses in the pinned comment, and there is a special coupon code for you as well. The name is CARRYT. Don't forget to apply that coupon code while you actually place your, whenever you enroll for these courses. So going back, I did talk about the multi-bagger return. So today we are going to do two things. We are going to understand the business model, and we are also, if the Q4 result is available, we are going to discuss that. And very, very, very important that if you have missed the bus, if you have not invested in any of these stocks right now, today we are going to talk about three stocks specifically. One is Cochin Shipyard, which is up by 200% from start of this year. GRSE, which is Garden Reach, which is up by 60% from the start of this year, and Mazagon Dock, which is already up 34% from the beginning of this year. If none of these stocks are in your portfolio, is this the right time? But again, this is not going to be a tip, but I'm going to tell you based on technical analysis, how do you analyze these stocks, right? So first come first, we'll talk about Garden Reach. As I mentioned, all three are from the same category of shipbuilders. It's a shipbuilding company under the administrative control of Ministry of Defense. And what does it do? As I mentioned, shipbuilding, ship repairing, engine assembly and testing, and engineering products. Now, till date, it has built more than 107 warships. That itself is a big number per se, right? They are also planning to increase their shipbuilding capacity from 20 warships to 24 warships by 2025. So obviously understand, more their construction capacity, Will that increase their revenue? Yes, but currently they are running short of the capacity, maybe because their order book is so heavy, and that is also increasing. So if they are able to increase the capacity of shipbuilding, it will help them to execute the orders faster as well. Now if you see your order book of 6.5x as compared to the March 24 revenue, what does that mean? If they have a revenue of 100, they have an order book of 650. That's crazy, right? That's a big order book. That helps us understand what is the future prospect of that company. But what is the overall order book right now? It is at 23,592 crores. This is as at 31st December 2023. They expect to maintain a similar order book, and their vision by 2030 is also to become a Navratna company with a turnover of 10,000 crore rupees. All in all, they also expect that revenue to peak at FY25 and 26 from current order book. So all in all, very solid revenue numbers, very solid order book. And if you check the Q4 highlights, this is also crazy. I'm just going to give you percentage. Q4 FY24 versus Q4 FY23. Revenue up by 69%, EBITDA up by 84%, PBT up by 101%, and PAT up by 104%. The commentary that the management has given, their chairman and MD, they also say that their focus continues to be on timely execution of ongoing projects by adopting newer technologies. So they are also mentioning that they are confident enough of sustained growth in the coming years also. So all in all, with such positive numbers, with a good outlook, question is that if I have missed the bus, what next? So for that, you need to understand what technical analysis says, just so that we can do a quick analysis. I've just taken a screenshot here. You can see here that the stock was seeing a resistance at around 966 levels, came down, saw resistance at a similar level, again came down, broke out, but again came back here, and finally it gave a breakout, and this time the volumes are also good. And now you can see here this range of consolidation. If I put at the top of the breakout level, here ideally the stock should see another resistance, but at the resistance level it did not wait, but in fact it gave a gap up opening. This is called as a breakaway gap, and these are considered to be amazing gaps. Breakaway gaps show the strength in the stock to just take the resistance like that. Okay, this is a very important concept in technical analysis. There are different types of gaps. There is something known as a breakaway gap. There is something known as a runaway gap. There is something known as an exhaustion gap. All these things I've covered in my course on technical analysis. Please consider investing in knowledge. Don't forget to enroll in these courses. Okay, chalo, let's move on with the. So I hope you have understood this. Stock looks good. Definitely add this stock to your watch list and see how the price action happens henceforth as well. Next one is Mazagon Dock, and this was taken over by the government in 1960. It became a premier warship building yard in India. Here you can see these are some warship. This is an image of a warship, and here you can also see this is called as an offshore platform. This is mainly for these are like support vessels for oil drilling. Okay, now again, if I were to understand the revenue breakup for this company, shipbuilding revenue is around 98%. Ship repair revenue comes to around 2%. For the previous company, Garden Reach, the ship construction revenue was around 90%. Balance comes from other activities. Now, what about the order book here? Order book is at 4.5x of TTM revenue. So again, order book is very strong for Mazagon Dock as well. What about the technical analysis? Same old story. You can see here a big that the stock was going in a channel for a long time. This was broken, no retest, and it has directly gone up straight to the next resistance level. The important will be to check whether it is able to zoom past this resistance or not. There are different approaches to go with such stocks. Some traders enter at breakout. Some go in such a fashion that I will go half at breakout and half at retest. That is also one more approach. Okay, so again, not a recommendation, but definitely this stock is also worth watching to your ad list. It will be very interesting to see what happens post breakout. Okay, so possibility 1, breakout straight up. Possibility 2, breakout, retest, and then it will be much more fun to watch, right? Next one is Cochin Shipyard. Again, this is also a shipbuilding company, both defense, commercial, offshore, ship repair, marine engineering, training, strategic, okay. Till date, it has built and delivered 21 large vessels, 35 offshore support vessels, 93 small and medium vessels, and 31 defense vessels as of FY23. Shipbuilding revenue 72% in 9 months ended FY24 and 28% from ship repair. What about the order book? Strong, super strong, 7x. 7 times of trailing 12 months, and out of that 52% is from green vessels. So you can imagine vessels with which are on green hydrogen and also electric. Okay, by the way, this is the image of INS Vikrant. Very proud moment for India. It is India's first home built and it is obviously made by Cochin Shipyard, right? Going to the technicals of Cochin Shipyard right away. Those who know, those who are following me on my Thursday live streams as well. By the way, I take live streams every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. In that I keep on talking about different chart patterns. This is the clear-cut case of up flag, and up flag target has also been reached. Again, here you can see there is a resistance, and again will be interesting to watch that whether it is able to break out of this resistance. If yes, again as I mentioned, possibility 1 breakout, possibility number 2 breakout, retest and then bounce. Okay, so all in all, I hope you have understood the fundamentals of these stocks. I hope you have also understood about the technicals of these stocks, and this is more of a quick shoot and release video. The video length might have been around 10 to 12 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this short and crisp explanation both from fundamental and technical analysis. If you did like the video, don't forget to share this with your friends. Don't forget to smash the like button. Till date, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel as well. I hope you enjoyed this one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.